What's up, guys? Chasing Lamely here with episode 147 of The Journey, and I'm going to be honest with you, I am not having a good time in the Premier League right now. It's not going well. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you after the intro, and I'll talk you through what is happening if I can figure it out. So we'll start as always by catching you up, and basically we keep losing. You saw us lose against Brighton, we lost against Everton 2-0, we lost against Tottenham 2-0. We beat Crewe in the League Cup, they're only 3 divisions below us, beaten 3-2. Our defence holding up brilliantly, more tight than a sieve. We beat Leeds 4-0 in the league. Somehow there is apparently a team in the league who are worse than us. They're so bad, in fact, that Dale Vipon scored twice, which, I'll be honest, I don't know. We then lost 4-2 to Arsenal in the League Cup third round. We lost to Brentford 4-1 away at Brentford after scoring in the first minute and then going home. Our best striker is injured and has been since just after the Brighton game. It's going well. Just to make matters worse, look at the league table. We're sat 17th. Oh, 17th isn't too bad. In fact, I thought it wasn't too bad. Man City were below us after game week 4, and now they're not. Yeah, we are above West Ham. We're above Leeds. We're Southampton. It's not all bad. We've got a slightly better goal difference than them, and that's all great, except for the part where we're not able to win. And to make the XG table better, or to make things better, we're currently set 17th in the league. We're 12th in the XG table because we cannot score goals. We've got 3 points less than we should have, apparently. Yeah, it's our expected goals against, we're defending better than we thought we were, which is where we come to this. So our best striker, of course, if we get it into strikers in the right place order so I can see what's going on, Jonas Pfeifferich has been injured since literally immediately after the last game we saw. He didn't get injured in the game. He got injured, I don't know, getting on the bus or whatever, because I finished the game. There was no mark. You saw it. There was nothing on the screen that suggested he would be injured. And as soon as I got back to the main screen, he was injured. I guess he tripped getting on the bus, hurt his knee. I don't know. I've no idea. Either way, he's out. He's still out. He is going to be out for another week or so. So we've got to play Manchester United without him. It's going great. We've also finished the transfer window. I'll get you caught on everything. Kieran Lynch is leaving just because he's a miserable git. We have brought in some players on loan on deadline day and some free transfers. We've got this guy, Harvey Bartholomew, comes in from Leeds. He's Irish, 8 caps, 4 goals. Not the best player in the world, but potential, 23. I'm hoping to flip him for some cash, if I'm honest, because I don't think he'll play, but he is in our squad, and we'll see if he becomes useful. Maybe I've picked up a hidden gem. He's hiding it even from himself. Hayden Denson, actually, is another one like that. Looks like he's not a great player. Potentially only a good championship player, 23 years old, recently released by Tranmere, where he wasn't prolific. You'd think, why would you sign this guy? Thought he looked decent. Was why I signed him. You know, his attributes are all right. Did score 2 goals against Arsenal. So maybe he's a hidden gem. Maybe he got lucky. Who knows? Jack Jones is back. We know Jack Jones. He was playing for us last season or season before last. Joshua Rawlins comes on loan from Stuttgart, Australia international, 50 caps, 27 years old, and a mullet. You know you're winning when you've got a guy with a mullet. This guy's had a career. A hell of a career. Started off at Perth Glory, went to Utrecht in the Netherlands, where he plays in real life. Went on loan to Red Star in Paris, joined Stuttgart, went to Vitoria, I think that is, in Portugal, then to Bruges in Belgium, and then to Red Star Belgrade in Serbia, or Crvena Zvezda, as they're allegedly called. Yeah, he's had a career, never really settled anywhere. I needed defenders, so I brought in defenders. In hindsight, I should have looked at the XG table before I did these transfers, because I brought a lot of defenders. Talking of Vitoria, I've brought in Mario Jorge from Vitoria, attacking midfielder. He's very quick. That's his whole deal. We've brought in Mike Juncker, another German centre-half, 20 years old, under 21 international from Borussia Mönchengladbach on loan. They want something like what, 19 million quid or something for me to make that deal permanent. I want to be honest. Oh, sorry, 35 million quid for that deal permanent. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I tried to get Matan Heffer back in. They wanted me to guarantee I'd pay 19 million for something. No, he's worth 8, and I'd just be paying it if I was going to do that. Strange things. Jorge Chtebe, or Shabe, sorry, is in on loan from Forest. He's free. He's in the squad. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be a goal scorer. Moreno Živkovic joins on a permanent. He's a centre-half too. £61,000 I paid to bring him in for Slovan Liberec. He might be okay. He's going to be the replacement for Kieran Lynch if he goes, so he needs to be decent. Essentially, I'm selling Kieran Lynch, like I said, just because he keeps moaning at me about everything. He wanted a new contract, offered a new contract. He didn't want the money I offered him. I couldn't offer him more money. He moaned, and then he moaned about breaking promises. Then he upset the rest of the team, so he can go. Not a problem at all. Lamine Ndoye is a guy we actually put on a contract, pre-contract ages ago. He's just turned 18, which is why he has signed. We will, in fact, while I remember, we'll loan him out to someone else so he can go develop, but hopefully he'll become a decent player. Need to work permit too. Let's see if we can get him one of those, shall we? Just while we're in here. That's the ins. In terms of the outs, or since we last met, there's been a few. Julian Jongrero was also moaning. He's gone to Moscow for 12.5 million. Lol. Julius Millerup has gone on loan to Aberdeen, which is good because I've got 5 left-backs in the squad and I don't need that. Alexandro's gone to Birmingham on loan. Ben Brogio has also gone to Birmingham on loan. That's good. That's 2 wingers I didn't need off the books. Dale Vipont has gone to RB Leipzig for just under 5 million. Ricardo Baltazar I didn't want to sell, but his contract expires at the end of the season and he wasn't going to sign another one, so I've got 9 million for him. Hayden Winslade goes to Wigan on loan, and Carl Fostro goes to Dunstable for 10k. They're in Slovakia. There you go. I didn't even look, just sold him. That's the update on the squad. That's all the deals you need to know about. Let's just get into the game. We're playing Manchester United. I've looked at their team. It's disgusting. I'll be honest. I'll sort the team out in a second. Yeah, I'm not going to show you their team. I don't need to show you their team. Let's just say all of their team, including some of the players they don't have registered, would walk into our team, but none of them would come here on loan if I begged. So, yeah, let me sort the team out, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so this is what we're going with as a team. Sarau is in goal, Rawlins at right back. It's all Lynch and Maatsen joining him at the back. Clausen and Nishimura in midfield. Gould, Lowry and Fonku. And then Hugh Hughes is starting up top. I don't have anyone else, really. On the bench, it's Hein Nagakura, Joan, Manolo, Garrett, Farkas, Jorge, Saber, and Denson. That is what we've got. I cannot wait until Christmas, assuming we're still in a job, because then I get my 2 Japanese strikers back and hopefully one of them will know how to score goals, because really, our entire situation right now is that we're 17th. Almost like when we got here, actually, when we were way behind the XG table in the real table. Our entire problem is that no one's scoring goals. No one can score goals in our team. As soon as we find someone that can do that, we'll be golden. We'll stay up quite easily because as I said, we should be 12th, not 17th, according to the XG table. If only we could find someone who was capable of scoring a goal. That's the hope. But today we're playing Manchester United. I'm hoping we don't get murdered. Man United are 11th in the table, but it's only sort of half a dozen games in. Let's not get too excited just yet. As I said, I've looked through this team. They're all enormous. Weird thing, for those of you who watched the Wroxham series, Andrea Marcato is playing for them, which I think, oh yeah, everyone signs other players all the time, but Andrea Marcato is a new gen. Apparently a hard-coded new gen that always turns into a world-class Italian defender. So if you're in like second season of your save, maybe go look for him, see what the deal is with him, because he's good, and yeah, he's good. Do that. Anyway, we're underway. I don't know why I'm so excitable. I think I've just drunk too many cups of tea today. That's probably what it is. Who cares? Anyway, 0-0. Let's sell him and hope a result or a goal or a highlight or something comes fairly soon. Free kick for us. Maatsen to take it. Are we going to actually score the goal? And Fonku's into the box. Cut it back for Gould. And Eugene Gould gets his first ever Premier League goal. We're looking at the linesman for some reason. I don't know why. That's confused me. Anyway, it is a legitimate goal. We're not going to go to VAR. It's just Nfunku into the box. A little touch to the side for Gould. Puts it away. Beautiful stuff. And our 17-year-old wonder kid gets himself a goal. Came through our youth system as well. For some reason, even though we've got a board requirement to develop young players into our first team, but we've never satisfied it, despite the fact Eugene Gould now has been in our team for a season and a half, having come out of our youth team. Go figure. You'd think that would be enough to get them excited. He's now playing in the Premier League. They still don't think I'm passing that test. Go. No idea. No idea. Throw in now Maatsen to take it for us. Are we going to beat Manchester United after we've failed to beat almost everyone else we've played? That'd be wild. And Funky with a cross, looking for Lowry in the box. He puts it past the keeper as well. We're 2-0 up against Manchester United. We've been battered by everybody except Leeds this season. And somehow after 39 minutes, we are beating Manchester United at home. I mean, at our home, not theirs. But that's wild, because this Manchester United team, on paper, I've looked at every player in this squad whilst I was going through that transfer window, trying to find players that we could maybe loan to strengthen our squad. And absolutely everyone, including most of their under-21s, will get into our first team. Lowry going for a cross. Rawlins going to chase it down. Are we going to get this one into the box? We are with Gould. Gould goes back to Rawlins. Rawlins takes his time, looks for a shot, and that has hit the post and gone out, which is quite the achievement. And, well, we are 2-0 up against Manchester United at half-time. Don't get too excited, because I know what our defence is like. What's going to happen here is we're really good. We might even get a third goal, but let's say we don't. Let's say we stay at 2. What will happen is we'll look great until the 81st minute, and then United will score 5 out of nowhere in the last 10, because our defence apparently thinks they're playing rugby and their game ends after 80 minutes. Rashford forward for Breno, who Sorrell tips the ball over, and maybe we're going to not even bother trying to hold out for 80 minutes today. We are just going to completely collapse as, well, it's in the box, it's bouncing off everyone. Sorrell turns it behind again, and we are going to give up another corner, because that's what we do. And we'll see how this goes. João Neves into the box, caught by Sorrell this time. And are we going to counter? No, we're not. That will be too much like trying to win the match by more than 2 goals. We're 2-0 up. I don't know what's going on. My brain I had my brain fully in how do I crack jokes whilst we get beaten mode. And we're not getting beaten. And now I don't know what to do. I mean, I could crack jokes while winning, but it's not as fun, somehow. I don't know. I don't know how Marcus Rashford's still playing for United, because he's 33 at this stage, and let's face it, at the age of 33, that means Marcus Rashford's been playing for Manchester United now for the best part of, 20 years, and has only put in a shift once in that 20 years. No one knows how he's still there. I don't know who on the United board Marcus Rashford has pictures of in a compromising position, but somehow he's still at Manchester United, despite the fact that he literally has never put in a moment's effort whilst playing for Manchester United. Go figure. João Neves into the box looking for Marcato. Bullen goes back out to João Neves at 63 minutes on the clock. I want to make changes, but I don't know what I'm willing to risk changing. Everything's working far better than it should be, and I don't know what I change, but I know I should make changes. Do I just take off the guys that are booked? That's gone over, by the way. Do I just take off the guys who are booked? Is that what we're going to do? Just preserve the 11 men? I think we've got to. Okay, guys, you're about to watch this hilariously backfire on me. Jake Garrett's on midfield for Kasper Clausen because he was booked. Zach Hall's been replaced by Jack Jones because he was booked. And Manolo has come on just because Ian Maatsen's not really playing very well. So, now you get to watch and laugh as I bring about my own predicted downfall. We concede 5 in the last 20 minutes. And look stupid as João Neves puts a corner in to Rashford. Back to João Neves, who's going to look for something here to Garnacho. Turns for Dedic. There is the first goal of what I have no doubt will be several. Absolutely no doubt will be several. They we I think for us to suggest that we're not going down this season and or getting sacked halfway through would be wishful. I think it's a near certainty we will be both, well, either sacked or sacked and relegated as Rawlins goes for Gould. Back to Rawlins, to Gould again. Gould cuts back to Garrett, who somehow gets to that ball. Nishimura goes back to Jack Joan, who goes forward to Rawlins, to Gould. Gould with a chance to get a crossover, perhaps. Cuts back to Garrett. Garrett into the box for Lowry, who can't finish, but Nishimura is there. Can he get the ball forward to a teammate? He can. Finds Nfonku. Garrett, something's happened. They're making subs. I need to take some players out of here because they're hurt, they're tired. Let me make some changes. Okay, so Mohamed Sabairs on the right wing for Gould, and I've taken off Hugh Hughes for reasons I don't understand now. I'm looking at it because I meant to do something else. My brain sometimes. Let's put Hugh Hughes on. Let's leave him in midfield where he's actually good for Nishimura, and then we will send. I'm so good at English. We'll send Hayden Denson on up top. I would be shocked if he scores. I think it was a miracle he got 2 against Arsenal. But if he turns out to be what keeps us up, I will absolutely ride that train all the way. Sorrell goes out wide looking for Rawlins to Garrett. Garrett forward now to Sabair. Sabair forward to Denson. Denson on the ball to Rawlins. Are we going to get something positive happening? Down the line for Sabair. Sabair cuts it back for Rawlins. Inside for Garrett. Garrett for Rawlins again. Hughes finds Lowry. Sabair. Garrett. Over the top for Sabair again, can't get there. Rawlins does, gives the ball away, and now we've got a defender out of position as João Neves runs out as Breno is coming now at pace. Back to João Neves, back to Breno. Breno into the box. He is going to cut it back. Garnacho is going to score. I told you there was not a chance on this earth we were going to hold on to that lead. It was just never going to happen. It's not even just that Manchester United are too good, it's just that our defence is so bad. It truly is that our defence is so bad. I know I said we've conceded 1 less goal than we should have, or whatever it was this season, but that's luck rather than ability. We've just got lucky because our defence is absolute crap. That's why I'm not worried about selling Kieran Lynch, because our defence can't physically get worse. It might just free up some money for me to get someone in who's not terrible. That's entirely the train of thought I've gone on with that. We've got a draw somehow from Manchester United, which means we're possibly not bottom still. We'll say well done, you've proved a lot of people wrong, including me, to be fair. But yeah, we've moved up to 15th. We're right behind Manchester City. That's crazy. That's crazy. It will never last. I mean, it literally will never last. It's not going to happen. Right, let's get back into our schedule work. We're coming back. I am playing a whole bunch of friendlies in here because I noticed there's a huge gap between games. Almost a month gap between games here. I was like, well, let's just smash some local sides and we'll get ourselves back on form or morale or whatever. We're playing Manchester City next time out, though, at the end of November. That does start the worst run of games I think we get all season, where we play Manchester City, we play Chelsea, we play Liverpool, we play Arsenal. Of course, City might not be that good this year. I suspect they are. I suspect they're just starting slowly and will still win the league at a canter. I'm pretty sure they've still got Erling Haaland in the side. We'll have a little look because, you know, that will determine a lot of things. They do still have Erling Haaland up top. We can see him if we click here. Erling Haaland still up top, 31 years old. He's had 4 goals in 7 games, but no one else is bothered. Go figure. Maybe they finally got caught by FFP. Doesn't look like it. Don't know what's happening there. Something's gone badly wrong. I don't know. Anyway, back to the schedule. Yeah, we'll come back from Manchester City. Then as I said, we play Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Villa all in a row, which is terrifying. And then we get a run of easier games with Wolves, who we should be able to beat, Brentford, who we'd hope to beat, Southampton and Coventry, who we should be able to beat, Everton, who you never know which Everton's going to show up. I only played Brighton again in the league. Well, hopefully we'll be better than we were before. But we don't really have another run of games that's that tough. Actually, I say that we play the same games in the same order in the second. We literally play the same games in the same order in the second half. I've just noticed that. I think FM's broken, guys. Our fixtures are literally the same fixtures in the same order for the second half. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time working out. This episode has been longer than usual because I've had too much caffeine. Thank you for watching, though. I have, as always, been chasing them. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment down below. So next time, stay safe and have a good one.